reported this on May the 22nd, that we had a home invasion and a sexual assault that occurred on the Chadwick Drive area of the city. And since that time, we've clearly had a significant presence working on this case because of the fact that this is a stranger rape. We are very fortunate in the city. We don't have a lot of stranger rapes, and obviously when they do occur, they're very serious to us, and we take them to heart because we want to make sure that we are protecting our community. So as a result of that incident being reported to us, initially we had basically the only information that we had was that it was a black male that we were looking for. We had no further description. We had no other information, so this was a true whodunit investigation that we started with on the 22nd. As a result of that, we put a lot of patrol resources into the neighborhood, working with the community there, talking with them, trying to collect video and information about any other evidence that might help us in terms of our moving forward on this case. As we were proceeding, we also had surveillance set up in this neighborhood. We had our detectives working in the area, as well as our forensic services team that were processing a lot of evidence. We continue to utilize all of the resources that were available to us, including the Richland County Laboratory, as well as a new piece of technology that we have just received through a Violence Against Women's Act grant for $50,000, which is called an MVAC system, which allows us to collect physical evidence in places that we were not able to do so up until this time. This is actually the first case that this was used. So as a result of all of that activity and a result of all the hard work of the patrol officers, the detectives, and the forensic services, we were able to identify a suspect in a sexual assault case yesterday. As we were able to identify him, he was subsequently arrested by our patrol officers in the America Street area. His name is Felicio, F-I-L-I-C-I-A-N-O Smith. He has been subsequently charged with first-degree criminal sexual conduct, first-degree burglary, kidnapping, and unlawful carry of a firearm. He was armed when he was subsequently arrested by patrol officers yesterday. What we have seen over the last months, even into last year, is that the targeting of neighborhoods for B&Es, breaking and entering into vehicles, are bringing criminals into neighborhoods that generally do not see violent crime. And as a result of that, what we have seen is we've seen kidnappings, we've seen robberies, carjackings, and now we see criminal sexual conduct in a neighborhood based on what we believe brought the individual there to do car break-ins. And in these neighborhoods that we're seeing these car break-ins, what is happening is that all the cars are unsecured, so people are coming into the neighborhood with really no fear of having to create a lot of noise or a lot of suspicious activity. We need for the community to help us by hardening their neighborhoods. For a lot of years, we've talked about how small events can lead to larger situations. And I think that's exactly what we're seeing here.